Hey everyone, it's Justin with Voices for Voices. Thank you so much for joining us, whether you're watching or listening. If you're in one of the 90 plus countries, 1,000 cities across the world, we're grateful to have you with us on another episode of the show. If you can, smash that subscribe button, give us a big thumbs up, like, follow, share. That helps us reach our goal and surpass helping 3 billion people over the course of my lifetime and beyond. And we also ask that you check out Mythical Creatures Around the World Facebook page. We are nearing 98,000 if we haven't already hit that yet, and help us get to 100,000 followers. So we do have a guest with us today, David Solomon. First, before we turn the floor over to him, just wanted to give again, we've been given a lot of shout outs to Senator Ted Cruz for multiple reasons. We're not going to get into every single reason. He is the 2025 Voices for Voices Voice of the Year. You can check out that episode 316, where we were able to sit down, have a conversation with Senator Cruz, and present that award to him. The one thing that you may or may not know is Senator Cruz is a constitutional attorney. So that's his specialty. And we know, and if we don't know, we're making it apparent that part of the Constitution in the United States of America for U.S. citizens is the First Amendment, and that is the freedom of speech. So, Senator Ted Cruz, we want to give a shout out to you. Thank you for all you have and continue to do. And we support if you decide to make a run at the presidency, or if uh, well, we'll just leave it there. So, thank you, Senator Ted Cruz. And the First Amendment I bring up because that's what we're going to be talking about on this particular episode, where freedom of speech, where us as a show, as citizens in the United States, we are protected by the great Constitution that I just referred to. And so we're going to now turn the floor over after saying thank you to Senator Ted Cruz. We're going to turn the floor over to our guest, David Solomon. So take it away, David.
Appreciate you. So we have a lot of controversy on one of our guests that we had on, Catherine Dobby, I think is how you pronounce it.
Yes.
And the thing I have to say is, we support victims, we support people that have a story to tell, and clearly she has a story to tell, and clearly people are not liking it. And so there's a reason people are not liking it. And when I came on the show uh, long ago, there was kind of that same pushback for a while. Um, I'm one that likes to get to the bottom of things to see who's telling the truth and who isn't. We have all sorts of people on this show. We're not here to judge. We're here to give them a platform to tell their story, and that's what this is. Um, it is a little ugly, the comments right now, but I think that will tame down once the truth comes out, and and that will happen. Um, it's sad that all these comments, like so much hate for someone that just told their story. I've only seen that with myself. I haven't actually seen that with another victim that's gotten so much hate, so much controversy. Um, Voices for Voices protects the victims by letting their voice be heard And right now, Catherine's voice was heard, and people did not like it because she presented some evidence. Now, some people are saying that's false, some people are saying it's not, and that is up for law enforcement to decide. We present evidence here, and you, the viewers, and the people watching or listening, get to make your decision. And I think this situation is unique that way, where we just don't know what's going on. Um, there was so much controversy last night over an episode that we pre-recorded yesterday, and it just blows my mind. It blows my mind how much controversy we're getting over this. I just don't understand it. Um, so for victims out there, when you speak out, you know, you're going to get controversy on it. We're not here for controversy. We're not here to create debates. We're here to let people have a voice on our platform, and I will defend that to the end. I want to point out some similarities with how Catherine is getting bullied and then how I was bullied without taking sides on this debate. So when I came on, I was called a liar, hated, so much hate. Those are false, all of that. And within 24 hours, that's what's happened here. And it's concerning. It's very concerning. So I'll keep it short on our end today, but I just wanted to take this time to say Voices for Voices is not a place for vengeance, anger, or to have a vendetta. It's a place to have a voice. And our platform is a place where we can make a change in the world and make the world a better place. And to the people that are victimizing, you should not victimize people. And to the victims that are telling their story, well, we're trying to create a platform so that you have a place to tell your story and can be heard. Um, Catherine's sister, who I'm not going to say the name of, uh, contacted me. Um, and I've never seen anything quite like this, except when I was hated on for coming out as a survivor. And so that's what I'm going to say right now. Um, that's what I'm going to say. I I think Voices for Voices is a place where people can come together and listen and grow as a community and as people. Justin, anything to add?
No, that's exactly right. We are a platform for people to share their voice, and uh, all of our voices may be a little bit different. And so the whole judgment piece is uh, coming from all different angles. We saw it even on a TikTok live last night where uh,
Boy,
people
did
come
we! We
in.
saw so much hate. Ooh.
Yeah.
So again, there's always going to be controversy on anything. And I say this again, let us not be the people that killed Charlie Kirk. Let us be the change and not wish hate on anyone or death. Let's stop with this. Let the people have their voice and let the truth come out. And the
Right.
truth is going to come out, and that will happen. But the people who victims are saying victimized them are the ones that are getting heated and going, "Oh, you can't do that. You can't talk about that." I'm not going to name names, but you should have not done it to that person. And that's not just Miss Catherine. That's other people that are victims as well. So there's there's a lot to cover here, and there's a lot of hate, and we really don't know. We really don't know what's going on, and that's how it is. So we have guests on all the time on our podcast, and they tell their voices. And mythical creatures around the world is for voices in different countries, and it's to spread that light and that love, and to bring life to countries, even dictatorships like North Korea, Russia, China, to name a few, Afghanistan, Sudan. These countries need hope too. So that's what we're here to do, and we're not going to stop. Um, there's always going to be controversy. Someone's always going to disagree with somebody else, and somebody's always going to say, "You're wrong, you're right." That is not what we're here to do. We're here to give voices for victims a platform. And I cannot stress that enough as someone who was a victim and is now a survivor. So I thank you for your time and your effort and your energy in this matter, and your delicacy in handling these issues.
Yeah. Thank you, David, for that. And we echo what David has shared, what he has spoken about. Uh, and we just want to say, whether you're a believer or not, God bless you in the United States. God bless you across the world. And we have nothing but love for you as individuals. We know that none of us are sinless, whether we think we are or not. That's not the case. Nobody is. Jesus Christ is sinless. And I think that's the big thing, that we all make mistakes. And so we learn from them. And uh, we're not immune to that as human beings. We all make mistakes, but not repenting, uh, showing hate at every turn is not the way to go about things. And I'll say this, like I've said many times, that if you don't like the show, you don't like the guests, you don't like the content, there's thousands of other shows and podcasts out there. So just turn the channel, find something that you do associate with, and it doesn't bother you. And lastly, if you're one of these individuals who somewhere along the way took advantage of a survivor, uh, shame on you for doing that. And because it may be exposed, that's not on us as a platform. We do have that First Amendment, as I mentioned, that does cover us. We don't wish hate on anybody. We're sharing information, and from us, we're seeing a lot of information, a lot of evidence on certain individuals from certain individuals, and so just as a common sense human being, when we see that evidence, it's really it's again as David mentioned, it's up to law enforcement to make those decisions. So like whether it's admissible and uh, all the different things that go on. We're not part of law enforcement, so we're not going to make those judgments. But if somebody has evidence and they're bringing it, which we have had guests, Miss Catherine is one of them, who has brought a lot of evidence and has received a lot of hate for just standing up for herself. And we're going to continue to stand up for the voices of everybody, whether they're here in the United States, whether they are a victim, a survivor of some awful activities, uh, and whether they live in a country that politically that David mentioned, like China and North Korea and Sudan and others and Russia, that we look at that as culture and human beings. We don't look at that as politics, which sometimes is tough to think about because our mainstream media kind of feeds us that narrative. And so with mythical creatures around the world, with Voices for Voices, um, we've joined forces and we are here to help people. We're here to give individuals a voice where they may not have had one, a voice that they may be sharing of somebody that they know uh, that may be going through some type of some type of uh, I guess experiences, events, and they're unable to share that. That's what we're here for. And frankly, that's why this episode is number 377. The odds are against us as we got started. Very few podcasts and shows make it past episode 100 or 200 or 300, and we're going to be hitting 400. So we know that there's so much love and support for us, and we echo that back to you. We have nothing but love for every single person, whether they're our enemies, whether they've hurt us. We just want to be that platform, and we are, and given by how many episodes and who's watching and who's listening is really remarkable, and it blows my mind every time I'm reminded of that. So thank you for joining us on this episode and all episodes of the Voices for Voices TV show and podcast. Smash that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, like, follow, share, leave us comments. We again, we like to stay away from hate. So if you have a comment that has hate, if you don't have anything nice to say, we would recommend that you don't say it at all. And we want to say the same thing with mythical creatures around the world. We're talking culture. We're not talking politics. And we recommend not just following and subscribing to the Voices for Voices TV show and podcast. We are also recommending that you follow on Facebook, Mythical Creatures Around the World. Help us get to that 100,000 follower mark and beyond. So until next time, this is Justin Allen Hayes with guest David Solomon, and we hope that we can celebrate all of our voices. And until next time, we are praying for you, whether you're a believer or not. We're praying for ourselves. We're praying for peace, that we can all get along. And God bless you wherever you may be. We'll see you next time.